What's good? It's your boy Logic, the unsung hero, the hero you didn't know you need. What's good? And this is a little bit of a follow-up of what's been happening with the whole Jada, Will Smith, Chris Rock incident at the Oscars, right? And what's funny, it's when woke narratives go wrong, right? Because now we're at a crossroads where we got two warring woke narratives that are competing for supremacy. And what I mean by that is, a lot of the shit that's been going down in the black community is Will was defending his wife, his black queen, his woman. He was standing up for black women everywhere. Those who, the whole thing about black women and their hair. There's always been this thing about black women hair and all this other bullshit. So we have that woke narrative. Then you have the other narrative of, assault. Having the right to be able to feel protected. Hell, as a black man, as someone at an event, at a prestigious event where it's supposed to be professional, right? And now the Academy is held liable for having shit go wrong, and they're going to be looked at under a microscope because they have to come out with a statement or they got to take action. But if they do take action, that means they don't support a black man protecting his black queen. So now we have warring woke narratives. And I love to see it. Regardless of who it involves, I love to see it because the public and the entities involved are dancing their motherfucking asses off. They don't know what to do because there is no right move. They're going to upset somebody regardless. So now they got to dance. And it's just stupid. Because we know what the right answer is. It's just that, and I speak for the black community, which I particularly don't want to necessarily associate myself with the black community. Not because I hate black folks and all this other stuff like that. That's not the case. I like people. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the black community wants to be treated special. They want to be equals, but they also want to be treated special. It kind of almost sounds like female speak. We want to be handled with kid gloves when we fuck up, but at the same time we want equal opportunities and shit, even though we only make up like 12 to 15% of the population, meaning that for every 100 white niggas that work at a company, there's probably one or two black folks, which would probably be more likely the case depending on where you're located in the United States. They would say, oh, black people aren't represented in such and such. I said, look, just for the sheer fact that we only make up so much of the population, we're not going to be represented that much. On top of that, that's even saying that the one or two black men or women that apply for a job are the best for the job. It's not that every time one or two black people apply for a job that they're going to be the best. So there's going to be chances where they don't get it. And the numbers look even worse. You know what I'm saying? When your population is small, you're less likely to get the best for the job from that category just because there's not enough in the pool that to be diverse enough to be like, all right, all the people, how much of this small pool of people are best fit for the job? You know what I'm saying? Then you also have timing. Maybe they fill the job before you get there or, whatever. Or maybe they just got done laying off people so they can't accept you. There's so many other factors on why you might not necessarily be represented. But, of course, racism exists and, we got to combat that. But there's not going to be this equal, there's 20 to 50% or black people are doing. I'm like, look, we just don't have the numbers. The numbers are always going to be skewed. We're always going to have to fight twice as hard because being a small minority, you're going to have to work twice as hard to stand out from out the bunch. That's just a natural thing just based on our position in life. The fact that we're in the United States, the fact that our lineage doesn't even derive from here. And regardless of how we got here and why we're here and all this other stuff, there's just things that we need to accept as black folks as reality. But no, because we live in woke times where as long as we believe something it to be true, it's our truth, and if our feelings are hurt, it's up to the world to alter reality for us to make us feel good. You know what I'm saying? So you're stuck between narratives like that when it comes to Will Smith smacking Chris Rock and defending his black queen because black women feel like they're the least protected and all this other shit. Here's the thing, man. I always ask black women, like, men are very territorial and possessive by nature, whether it be with their things, with their woman, whatever, right? There's a way to go about it. There's sometimes it can be a little toxic or whatever. Don't get me wrong. I understand that men are capable of taking it too far. But when have you ever seen a man not fight for something that he cares for, right? So you got to ask yourself a question. If it is true that black women are the least protected, why aren't black men protecting y'all? Obviously, you don't want to, talk about the elephant in the room. Y'all have to be doing something that doesn't warrant protection. Ask the black man, what do we got to do to be protected? And then do it. If protection is probably the ultimate sign of affection, the ultimate goal that black women want, to be able to walk through life knowing they got a strong black man by their side, shielding them from the world and its adversities and traumas and all this other shit. If it's so important, then do what it takes to get the protection. Thing is, black women feel special, so they don't want to have to work to get that protection. You know what I'm saying? See, men, you could have the narrative that black men aren't protected. But who's really there to protect? See, there's nothing higher than a black man. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing that we can call to protect us, because a black woman's not going to, no woman. Most men are be embarrassed to be protected by their woman. So the only thing a man can do is just get better, get stronger, get smarter. That's how we have to protect ourselves. See, so it sucks when we have to look inside ourselves, to boost ourselves up. But then black women can kind of look towards black men to try to be their knight in shining armor. I'm not saying it's fair or unfair. I'm just saying that women need to realize the privilege that they live in, because they're always focused on what they don't have, that they're not protected, not this, not that. But there are burdens on both sides. All right, and I know I'm kind of ranting on, kind of going off tangent, but ultimately the woke narratives are fighting themselves in a stalemate, and we're just sitting back waiting for the fallout. It's crazy, but it is what it is. I always say this: I don't want black people to be special. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be special just because you're black. I want you to be special because you've done something to warrant being special. There's millions or billions of black people all over the world. We're not special just because we're black. People are special because they do things. They make a dent in the universe. They create things. So, that's one of the issues with the black community, and why the narrative for the whole protection and all this other stuff, black men, that's why that exists, because the black community wants to be handled with kitty gloves when they fuck up, and then point back to slavery and shit. But it is what it is. It's your boy Logic, the unsung hero. I'll holla at y'all later. Peace.